Hello and welcome. I am back for some more messages. First message is free. So new subscribers, first message is free. And if you've never had a message and you're already a subscriber, you also get a free message. And if you want you want the reading, you want me to do a full reading, it's 11 for you can do a reading here, or you can order one for $22 for 22 minutes and $44 for 44 minutes. So yeah, that's what's my deal. And yeah, so welcome everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm trying to come on as much as I can, but I still got a lot to do in my life too. So I always got to take time to recharge myself, my batteries, when they drained from tapping into, other people's situations and environments and stuff. So the angels that we have here today is Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones at home. And we have Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and in your career. So Indigo and Crystal children. Archangel Metatron, that's also the material angel. So your bond with children can actually financially support you one day, because it says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. You could be somebody sensitive like me. I'm sensitive to energies, very much so. And then we have all as well, Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening how it's supposed to with hidden blessings. You'll soon understand. So take back your power, all right? God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life, Archangel Raziel, all right? So it's about spiritual understanding. Yep, and that's what it is. And beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. I just saw 222. So if you're seeing those numbers, maybe a message in here for you today. Well, I'm not doing general. I'm doing actually, a message for you guys, tarot or oracle. I got my wisdom cards here. If you want to learn something about a situation, a little more insight on it, I can do it with the oracle cards. I also have my beautiful good tarot here. This one here is a beautiful deck. I should actually go through my decks and show you guys all my decks and stuff. This is a beautiful deck. The wind is crazy out there. It is snowing again. Hate to tell you all that, but it's snowing again. I wonder who is going to get my notifications today. I did share it out on this channel and the other one. And I did pop in a few content creators today that were live, showing my support. So we'll see who supports me back. I can't always go to everybody at all the time, so this is just paper from like time stamping before. I throw it on the floor and let the cat play with it for a little bit. So we'll see who's coming in. Maybe I'll just do a collective reading, and while I'm waiting for people to come in, so I'll just do a collective. Ooh, King of Cups with 8 of Wands. Something's gonna happen fast. There is something that's hidden. The World card. And a new offer is hitting for something. Somebody wants to make a new offer for to the collective here. Look at this. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but this is someone that's emotionally intelligent, masculine energy. Someone that's emotionally grounded, stable, and also very a lot of information with their wealth of information, emotional information. So you may be getting a lot of messages. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody is going to tell you a lot of things that were hidden from you. So somebody's going to bring some answers to you, some messages that you probably needed to hear for a while. All right. This is someone that really cares about you. The messages here is a new offer here for you being offered. This is by a emperor. So there is somebody here, a masculine. This person doesn't have to be a water sign or doesn't have to be a fire sign, but this is someone that is like an emperor. An Emperor is like all 4 kings all at one. So this person wants to make you a new offer, a brand new offer, fresh start. And this is a new start because the World card. So for some of you, collective, you already kind of know this. Like some things have been difficult. Things have been difficult in your life for a while. You know, the Chariot, things have not been going well for a while. And you already know somebody is going to try to seize the moment here and fight for you. That has been very slow. They're really trying to see what is the right thing to do. And they're really trying to do some soul searching here. I'm going to ask it some other questions for the collective here. All right, for the collective, should they trust this offer? Should they trust this offer? This is someone that pretty much, put the last nail in the coffin. If, So, this is someone that really hurt you. I said, what is their intention? So this is someone that really hurt you, and their intention is to apologize for that. So they also they are burdened about leaving you out in the cold, making you feel like you didn't matter. The Hierophant could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. Somebody wants to come and offer love and bring peace to the situation. This person is very passionate about you. You are their wish. This person could have some toxic things to overcome. Some, addictions, codependence, sexual addictions, feeling stuck, feeling not good enough, feeling what do you call it? Lack mentality. The Devil's here with the Strength card. This person has to overcome their lack mentality and their bondage, whatever they're bonded to, whatever they're obsessed about. They have to overcome that. So that's what they may be overcoming this, using their inner strength and overcoming the toxic shit in their life. And they want to turn things around. So this is Ace of Cups. So they want a fresh start here with you. Wheel of Fortune. They feel like you're their destiny and they want to they feel invested in you. They want to talk to you about creating this family, happy family. 3 of Pentacles, family card, and also maybe even starting a business. And also this is happily ever after. They think of you as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Someone's done earth. Someone's willing to take leadership and plan. Somebody could be wanting to travel towards you. Somebody thinks you're their soulmate. So they have really sabotaged some things here. They regret this. So they do feel like you're their 2 of Cups. And I feel like if you are part of the collective, you already knew this. The knowing, you already have the knowing. You are psychic, and you're heading towards your success. And you know what? You're not going to be hurt. You're ending those betrayals that, keep you up at night. You're ending those things. You're walking away from them. You're heading towards success. Yep, you're walking away what emotionally hurts you. You're walking away, you're letting God judge it. You're letting it being judged by the God, right? So you're walking away from the people that hurt you. You're ending that. And that leave you with sleepless nights and keep you bouncing, keep bouncing you back and forth. That's juggling you. You are independent and you've learned to be independent here. Feminines, you're moving away from this situation. You're moving away from heartbreak and towards like what spirit is, guiding you to do. You're heading away. You're independent. You don't need nobody to hurt you no more. Yeah, somebody may want to come make things right. They have done some soul searching, but this person was not open to love, and they didn't see your love, and now they're open to love. Life is short. We don't have time to wait anymore. We don't have time to wait to have our heart broken some more, or to be hurt some more, or to be shown that they can hurt you. Believe what person chose you. If something you thought of a person and you didn't want to believe it, believe it. Because they keep showing you, if they keep showing you this deceptive shit that you already knew, they already keep showing you, then you know it's true. And they'll get caught. They'll get caught. Yep, Ten of Swords. Yep. What I see here is the Ten of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. So, if someone sabotaged you to the point where there's no return, they crossed that last line that you drew. They crossed every line that you drew for them not to cross, and they crossed every one of them. And you are heading towards new love here. For some of you, you're heading towards someone that is mature, someone that knows how to, be a man, someone that knows how to make you feel safe. You're heading someone that tells you the truth, no bullshit. Yeah, you're gonna seize the moment. You're gonna seize the moment here. Like, you know the truth. Queen of Swords. And also Knight of Swords and the the Ace of Wands. You already know that someone is just playing with you to keep hanging on to you, to keep you hanging on. This energy has been going around and around and around. Yeah, they want to make things right. They are doing some soul searching. They may have ghosted you because they didn't accept your love, but they don't want to give up. And they made you feel like an option and made you not being able to make a choice. So now you're taking a choice on yourself and making things right for yourself. All right, you're gonna go back to someone that you have good memories about, someone that brings you excitement, someone that makes you feel healing. King of Swords could be an Aquarius as well, a Libra, somebody that you wish for, not somebody that's gonna keep hurting you. Hey. I hope all is well. Are you doing free questions? Yes, to new subscribers. And if you've never had a message from me and you've already been a subscriber, then you can get one free message. And if you want a mini reading on here, it's 1111. And I can, do a detailed reading. If you want a private personal reading, you can email me with those prices up there too. All right, so we'll start with Yena, and then I'll go down my list, okay, as you come in. Hey, way up, dude. Arcana, welcome, Arcana. Free question, please. Let's get me to 2,000 subscribers, guys, and watch all my live streams too. Like all the readings that I've done, you guys are going to get so much information from it. It's going to help you so much. All right. DMG, positive incoming. Thank you. So do you guys like the collective? Like that was pretty intense there. So yeah, I feel like, someone has, hit their limit of betrayal that does happen to them. And I think someone's ready to move on to something better because life is short, 4 years of bullshit with someone is enough time for me, I think. I don't know about anybody else, but I think for me, it's enough. All right, let's see. I'm going to write down your names and then stick around and I'm going to go one by one, okay? And if you want to skip the list, you can just donate and then I'll get you first, all right? All right, so Sonia, welcome. I'm doing good. All right, let's see. We have Yana. And I'm sorry if I don't say your name right. I try. I am multicultural, but sometimes my tongue doesn't go that way. All right, so I'm going to write down your names as you come in here, okay? And then when I call your name, then you can post your question, okay? So don't post your question now because I won't remember. And I don't try to remember other people's question when I'm doing a question, right? So I don't want to keep other people's questions in my head when I'm doing someone else. All right, so now we got Arcana. That's not Arkansas, is it? And yeah, it's funny if it was. And Way Up Dude doesn't want any he messages. He's just bringing his love over here. All right. And DM and DMG. Did you get your PayPal working yet? Retrograde is almost over. Oh, Remiel's here too. Cheers. I'll write you down too, so you can ask a free question too if you like, Remiel. I don't know if you heard me the other day, but I did do a mini reading for you the other day. But I didn't get no response from you, so I don't know if you stuck around to hear it. It's fine, thank you, dear. You're welcome. I am in the list. Yes, you are in the list. You're the second in the list. So we got Yena, and then we got Neela, and then we got Arcana, we got DMG, and then we got Ramiel. All right, so we're gonna start with Yena, okay? I had to email error I had to do before. I had forgotten. I'm sorry I missed it. Well, you can always go back. I don't know. I didn't timestamp nothing, but I don't do timestamps, but you guys are free to do that yourself. Okay. Like if I'm doing a reading here for you guys, a free message or whatever, and you want to keep track of what time in the video it was, I can timestamp it, like tell you what time it is. You can write it down, and then at the end of the video, you can go timestamp your own messages so you can go back to it later. Okay. All right. So we'll get started. Is that an Eron? Aaron? Is it Aaron? Is it Aaron? Does Aaron still have romantic feelings for me after the fallout we had? All right. Let's see. Well, when I shuffled, we stopped at balance. So that was a good thing. Yeah, I need to get out of this small town I live in. So I want to get my channel blow up. I want to blow my channel up so I can move. Okay. So you guys got to help me. Okay. You all got to help me. Tell all your friends, come see me. All right. I bring really good advice. I give good messages. All right. All right. So let's see. For Yana, For Yana, does Aaron still have romantic feelings for her after their fallout? All right. Let's see. Yes. Yes, he does. Yeah, there was a fight. I feel like this fight, you're going to work this fight out. There were some things that were hidden, emotions. Emotions could have been riding high too, because we just had the, full moon, and we had the retrograde and Mercury, it was a little scary. I experienced some scary shit too. Um, you know, uh, it depends on what area people have Mercury in their chart. Some people have no control over what they say sometimes, and they can say some really mean things that sound absolutely insane. Okay, and yeah, and then when retrograde's over, they start thinking about what they said, right? So I feel like someone here does want to work things out. They do want to send you messages, all right? So, like, I see that, okay? So the first card that came out was the Three of Pentacles. So, yes, they do still have romantic feelings for you. They want to talk to you after this fight that you had, or this falling out that you had, the fight. They want to talk to you, and they have a lot of feelings for you. They feel like you are very emotionally grounded. You are very stable and emotionally grounded. You have a lot of control over your emotions, all right? So that is a yes. Yes, we had an intense connection, and I understand we both like each other. But the fallout we had was because of him. Yeah, he might have Mercury in a place where it causes like chaos. You know, I gotta, I went through something, and someone I've never heard them speak to me like that, and it was like it wasn't even them, and that was through Mercury retrograde, and I just, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, um, people are affected differently by the moon, and it can be very traumatizing for some of us to go through that. All right, next one I am going to call is Saniel. Yeah, am I saying that right? All right, what is coming towards me in love? All right, let's see. What is coming towards Saniel? Can I just call you Sun? Sunny? Kind of sunny. All right, what's coming in for Sania for love? Or is it you? Are you male or female? Are you male or female? I can't tell by the name. It's hard to tell. All right, let's see. Okay, that's what I felt. All right, wasn't fully sure. All right, let's see. What's coming towards her for love? What's coming towards Daniela for love? Did you recently break up with someone or have somebody hurt you really bad? But I feel like the person I feel like if someone comes towards you right now, don't trust them, okay? Don't fully trust them right away, all right? Because if you've been through this kind of energy, which is like Ten of Swords is like the ultimate mental betrayal. If that's what happened to you before, like a player, hit you up, whatever, like somebody just wanted sex or whatever, and they thought of you as someone that, that, is very down to earth, and, you may have gotten back with them, or they may, it's a new, what you want new. I feel like there's someone that's trying to come back, because let me shuffle again. Because the Ten of Swords was first, and then the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a player, man. So be careful of a player coming towards you, okay? All right, what's coming towards her in love? What's coming towards her in love? New love. New. What's coming towards her in love? New. Okay, you could have a connection at work with someone. Someone at work. Someone sees you as like someone very beautiful. Could be a King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It has interest that comes towards you. You may get messages from them. This could be someone at work as well. If this is a past situation, then it's someone that wants to come and work things out with you. If this is someone that acted like a player in the past. But if this is a new person that's coming towards you, this is someone that wants to communicate with you. They want to make things happen quickly. And this could be someone at work. But they're emotionally mature person, King of Cups. And they also think of you someone as someone very spiritual. This is new love. I feel like this is new love, okay? So I feel like there could be someone that comes in, it's a King of Cups. All right, someone that's very emotionally mature. So they don't have to be a water sign, but they can be. All right. So, but also watch out for the player that came out, okay? Watch out for that one. Watch out for that one. Make them wait till you get to know them a little bit before you hit the sack with them. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want something that's not really serious, then you do you. You're welcome. All right, Arcana, you're next, my darling. All right, let's see who else comes in here. Let's see how many other people are going to come in. All right, you can post your question. Let me check to see how many we've grown already since we just come on here. We're going to grow tonight. I should have said growing time tonight or something. I should have said that on my title. It's time to grow. Get big. There's only one new subscriber? Or did someone just delete or unsubscribe as soon as they got their message? If you do that to someone like me, then your blessing is not going to come in. Like if you come here, subscribe, and then unsubscribe after you get your message, that's not gonna happen for you. Just letting you know. So you have to have good intentions as well. When you come towards me to get messages, you have to have good intentions towards me for me to be able to have good intentions. Give you the good intent, you know what I mean? I work with my angels, okay? I work with archangels, so you don't want to mess with the archangel's energy because, I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible for things that other people do to sabotage their life. But yeah, make sure you stay subscribed. All right, so what would you like, Arcana? Did you post your question? Because I only see one new subscriber. Maybe it's the YouTube algorithms. Maybe it's broken again. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I'll trust you guys. All right. But I had to tell you that because I am only guided through the angels to do this. What is Servine's energy towards me? No contact. All right. All right. I'm just going to say S. Sir. I'm going to shorten the name. Or can I say Re? Can I just say Re? What is Re's energy? That's going to be easier. Towards Arcana. What is Re's energy? Re's energy towards Arcana. Let's see. Angels. Well, yeah, you know. If you know tarot at all, you know that there's no other questions that you need to be answered right here. Yeah, that's the truth. Look, that's the truth. So somebody feels like you're their soulmate. You have emotional connection. You make them feel safe, you're somebody that they can move in with, and that's the truth. All right, that's the card that fell, Emperor. So yeah, this person is very mature. They are ready to take leadership. They're ready to lead the relationship. They want you, and that's the truth. They want someone to tell you the truth about that. So, you know what I mean? Some people are still shy about soulmates or twin flame or that kind of energy, right? So they may already feel it. If you are somebody's soulmate or whatever, it's somebody you can't shake. You know what I mean? It's somebody you just can't shake. And you can, move on from them if they're not doing the right things. But a soulmate should be doing the right things. Twin flames, sometimes they're just to mirror things. And sometimes it can be confusing on who's the twin flame and who's which one is the twin flame and which one is actually just a karmic lesson, right? So that's the one, sometimes, we feel like two peas in a pod with someone, right? Feel like our emotions are equal. Our emotions are the same with each other. Sometimes that is the reason is not a bad thing, but it's a reason to mirror ourselves so that we learn to love ourselves more. If we mirror something from somebody else, and they could have that selfish energy. They think about themselves. All right. So that sometimes reminds the other twin to also think about themselves a little bit more. All right. And that makes you more attractive, that makes you more confident, and so on. So sometimes the twins are there. You meet a twin to show you your worth, and you may not end up with them. If they don't treat you right, you're not forced to like end up with them, right? He never replied. If you want to get like a mini reading, we can dissect that a little bit. Just donate to 1111 and we can do it right here and find out what you need to do. All right. So the next person I'm going to read for is DMG. DMG in the house. DMG's in the house. Thanks for hitting the like button, guys. Thank you. And I hadn't even had to tell you guys so much. Thank you so much. Well, I see good things for this situation that's coming in that you're asking about. Okay. So sometimes, people need to do their own work, and it's hard especially if you are on a journey, like a spiritual journey. There's a lot of time that you have to spend with yourself. You can make time for other people too, but you got to spend a lot of time with yourself. And like once we really want like our soul purpose to happen in our life, like, the love of a life, the love of a lifetime, we want that, we have to keep on working on ourselves to attract that into our life. And sometimes it might not be the person you think it is. And the person that you may think it is, you may be healing from that person at that time, right? So it gets easier. It gets easier every day. It gets a little bit easier. The more that you see somebody doing things that are totally against what they should do towards you, the more you see it, the more you see the truth. And the truth will set you free instead of keeping you stuck to someone that doesn't give a shit. That we're there only for a season and a reason. Because I've been so giving to people my whole life. All I ever wanted is like to have a happy family, do exciting things, have like excitement in your life and create it. And it's not worked out yet. And, I've done, I've like with the one relationship, I bent over backwards trying to figure out how to fix it, how to fix him, but I couldn't. He was broken. And then when I saw those red flags for the next one, after 10 years of being single, when I saw the red flags with the next one, huge red flags, I distanced myself because they kept hurting me, and it kept hurting me, and it physically affected my body. So it also affected the way I express my emotions. And it also affected how I talk to people. And it also affected how I was around people. And whatever they did to me, I reflected that on other people without knowing, you know what I mean? And I was a very angry person for a long time. And now I'm just sad, I'm just sad. I'm just sad that people are like that. I'm just sad that people can actually be that cold and evil. But yeah. And grief does not give a person the right to treat anybody bad. Mm-mm. Especially if that person has only tried to help any way they could. I had a real realization tonight, but I don't know, like, I want to do more research on this Cassandra from the Viking days, like back in a long time ago days. I've always I've never really knew why I like that name so much. Like I Cast is my name here for this channel, but I also took that name as I did something else that I did in the past that I did that required you to have a stage name, whatever. But I always liked that name, and I always thought like, oh, if I had a daughter, I would name her that. Maybe that's why I didn't have a daughter, because I found out what that name maybe means to me, right? And why I am here, what I'm doing, right? And it's like having all the knowledge and the wisdom, having it doesn't even, it's not a gift, it's a curse. Having knowing is not a gift, it's a curse. And when we finally just start, doing that, there's a lot of hate out there for you because a lot of people have a lot of dirty, dumb secrets, right? And you have to, as a person like me, you have to discerning what is safe to bring out into the world. That is the hardest part, is what is safe to talk about. That And when I saw that video today, it was suggested to me. It was about a girl named Cassandra and the Viking back in the day, whatever. I was gonna watch it again, but the first part of it was of her. I want to do more research about her. But there was other things about the whole video, but she was cursed with so this man was a high-powered man, whatever, right? And he cursed her with he cursed her because she could, he hired her first because she had knowing, and then he cursed her to never have love because she had so much wisdom. And he used her to find out stuff and how to plan his whatever that he was doing. And then when she predicted something bad about him, something bad was going to happen to him, then he cursed her. That's when he cursed her. And that's about all I remember about that story. But it's kind of weird how even when I was a little child, I always loved that name. And that's weird. Just weird shit. Just weird shit for me. I'm still trying to figure that out. But anyways, DMG, you're still here? Or Ramiel, if you're still here, you can ask me a question too. Way up, dude, if you want to ask me a question. If not, I might just ask my own questions about some things that I have. And as a general, and maybe some other people are going through shit. I'm going through some of the shit. And I'm just hoping that I'm wrong about something. That's the hope that we have with the knowledge that we have, is when you know something bad, or when you sense it, and then people do things that resonate with what you're sensing, and it's something bad, but you want to be wrong because it's something bad, and you don't want to have those feelings towards a person. But then they keep doing things to make you think that is true. And that's something I don't want to even ask the cards, because it ain't going to help me to know it's true or not. You already have, do you? Must be nice to have everything figured out. No, that's why I help other people here, because you know what? God gives me the answers God shows me in plain sight what I need to see. And for that situation, I don't want to ask tarot. I want to ask God, and God will show me in plain sight what I know is what I know. And then God is also going to help me get away from the situation where I know too much about. And the only thing I can ask God to do is ask Him to help me to accept what is for me and reject what is not for me, and to know the difference. You had it all figured out when you were 25, eh? You just know everything about people that you hang out with, right? You know everything about them, right? You know, you ever heard of the saying, guilty by association? If you're guilty by association with people, then I want to know who the fuck is around me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be guilty for no association if I don't know what I'm associating, who or what I'm associating with. Does that make sense? And I don't mean online. I don't mean online. It's online. It's different. Our trolls are our haters and trolls are our best views, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, I can read people, and I know the ones that are full of shit around me. Yeah. Well, you know, it's a little bit harder to tell when you love someone. Like when you intimately love someone, that's a little bit harder to tell. But it's a lot easier to tell when you're not emotionally attached to someone or connected to someone. That's when it's a lot easier for me to discern an answer for people when I don't have no emotional attachments to them. Because then I'm not putting my own emotions towards it, because it has like, it has no whatever you want to call that word. I don't know. I can't think of that word on me. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with me. So um, I can help a lot better when it has nothing. And I also feel like if there's someone in the chat and they come and ask me a question, and I also feel like if I'm involved in this situation they're asking about, I feel it, okay? And I may not feel exactly how, but I feel that I'm involved in a situation if that is the case, right? But like when I don't know you and stuff and you come and ask a question, I have no attachment to any of that, what I read for people. Love stings. Stay away from it. LOL. Not love in general doesn't sting, but that romantic shit. That's I think it's just a game, and when the romantic part is over, then you find out if they really love you, and I think that's not even really love. It's lust. It's lust because like if it was love, we wouldn't put up with half of the shit with the people that we sleep with and and date and shit. If it was really love, we wouldn't have to put up with all this shit, you know what I mean? So if it's lust, then you have to put up with a lot of shit. Go through a lot of shit, like, with them. And that's called the temptation. I guess that's the temptation or whatever. There's like crazy wind out there today. All right, maybe I'll play my game a little bit. I'm just gonna like play my game silently while wait for people to come in, or I'll read the chat. I'll read the chat too, but play this game for a minute. I was playing. It keeps me distracted from other things that I don't want to think about. It keeps me relaxed. Booyah! Booyah! Click, click, click. That's all you're going to hear is click, click, click. Click, click, click. All right, guys, get over here. Let's make it to 2,000 of this channel. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's hit it. Where's all the people from Arkansas? Where's all the people from all the people that would like a message? Yeah, yesterday, or was it this morning? I was doing a collective read. No, I was doing all signs readings. So if you haven't checked those ones out, go check those ones out. They're all timestamped in the comments. But someone came and asked a question earlier. It's, I don't know. YouTube, send out the messages. And Remiel didn't stick around either. Well, there's that, you know what I mean? Let's see. This game. It's like a decorating game that I'm playing right now. Decorating game. Oh, I hate these stupid little knickknacks. I hate little knickknacks. 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 Maybe I should drink that whole bottle of wine that I got. Just get drunk. Just kidding. I don't drink. I don't like to drink. I'm not a drinker. Had enough people in my life that were doing shit like that, drinking and shit, and being assholes. I don't like to drink. Because if I was drinking, I don't think anybody could handle me. I would probably become the Queen of Swords, you know, because of so much shit I know that I can't really have no control over. It's out of my hands. Where am I putting that one? Like that. Like people constantly running back and forth on my hallway, doing nasty shit. Yeah, just people being nasty. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm mortified. I'm ready to move out of this place. For real. Yeah, stay stoned and forget about it? Well, you know what? I can't. I don't have any weed. I can't afford to live here. All my money goes to the rent. So, keeps me stuck staying here. I don't even want a roommate here. I don't even want nobody to come live here with me. I just want to get out of here. I can't move where I want to move right now. until my channel blows up and I'm make a full living on my channel, helping people heal. Once my channel get monetized, then I can maybe move. So if you want to help me get out of here, do me a favor. If you get everybody to subscribe to me. I've stayed long enough in this nasty town that there's no support from nobody. It's ridiculous. The people that could support you, they don't. The professionals that could support you and help you along your journey, they don't. They just stick you with the losers. That's what they do. They stick you with the losers that will bring you down every day. Yeah, I know that my next 50 years are not going to be fucking spent like this or whatever time I have left. I keep saying 50 because, like, you know, that makes me feel better about turning 50. You're moving into the Trump's tower. Oh my God. Knick-knack, Patty might give the dog a bone. Yeah, she already had her treats today. Sexy 50s. I have a lot more faith in God than I have a lot more like trust. I always had faith, but I have a lot more trust in God. Because of all the stuff that he's already got me through. That, some things that friends can't get you through, some things family can't get you through, and some things only God can get you through. So that's what I know. God is good, yeah. So many times I've had close calls and I ask God for help and then he answers me. So with God, you can even drive on an empty tank. When you think you weren't going to make it, you still do. Yep. With God, there is no limitation. God will give you whatever is good for you if you ask. If it's not good for you, he ain't going to give it to you. Hey, my girl Waffles. How's it going? I seen you in Southern Belle's channel the other day in her live chat. I've been stopping by her chat a lot. I've been stopping by Jovelle's chat a lot. I've never seen Jovelle in my chat, ever. And I don't think I've ever seen Miss Southern Belle in my chat. She did leave comments, though. And she did subscribe and leave comments, but I mean, never, I don't want people just to subscribe. I'd like to be able to be part of my tribe, like my friends on YouTube. Just a quick pop in to say hi and listening in the bushes, having a good stream. Thank you. You don't see Waffles in the chat? My girl Waffles? She's right there. Miss Southern Belle is lovely. Yeah? That is so weird. Okay, so the other day, I had a troll in here, and I couldn't even see my troll in the chat. And then somebody else, and one of the moderators could see her. So I don't know. Waffles, do you have like Way Up Dude blocked anywhere? Because if she has you blocked, then you won't be able to see her in my chat. Or if you have her blocked on your panel, then you won't be able to see her. Hey, Sasha girl. Hi. My name is Adriana. How does Trevor feel about me after hanging out? Thank you for subscribing and thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. Who can't see me? Way up dude. Can you see way up dude? You don't have any, and way up dude say he doesn't have you blocked, but he can't see you. No, that is, no, not that I'm aware of. That's so weird because I don't know, like there was somebody the other day that there was a troll that I couldn't see, but then all my moderators could see the troll and I couldn't see the troll until I went into my other channel and I could see it from my other channel. It's so weird. All right. Adriana. All right, so Adriana sees you. I've had Adriana in here before. Are you new here? Let me check something for a minute. Yeah, I'll get to your question in 1 second. Oh, I didn't even save it in a folder. Maybe that's why nobody's finding me right now. I'm going to save it in all the folders. That's why nobody even knows I'm here. Oh. All right. All right, where do we go for that? I did have it set for subscribers only, yeah. Any duration, so 1 minute subscribers. You have to be subscribed for at least a minute. All right. 1 minute you have to be a subscriber or for any duration because I just noticed that nobody's leaving. Like people are coming in and I don't know either they're already existing subscribers or I don't know how that's going on. Okay. Now one person unsubscribed. So if you unsubscribed and you got a message, then your message ain't going to come true. So that's karma. You'll get karma. So, all right, let's see. Hi, my name is, so Adriana, how does Trevor feel about her after hanging out? How does Trevor feel about Adriana after they were hanging out? How does Trevor feel after they hung out? After Adriana hung out? I think he is very interested in you because I see the Six of Pentacles that's like he's trying to balance out his life with some things in his life. Could be kids, he could be, trying to make sure he takes care of his kids or whatever. Make sure he's fair. And I feel like, yes, the towers here with the with the Ace of Pentacles. That's a new start. So he may want to surprise you. I think he really likes you a lot. So I hope that helped you. Oops, yes, you were blocked way up, dude. LOL. You must have annoyed me. So LOL. I unsubscribed and resubscribed and how I see waffles. Oh, okay. All right. I was like, a person just left. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was like 1,195, and then there was 1,194. I'm like, what the fuck? You got me freaking out, yo, little players over here. All right, you guys got it figured out? You guys, okay, I hope you guys got that figured out. All right, you're good now? All right, good. All right, Waffles, do you want to ask me a question today? Hey, way up, dude. Nice picture. I see you have had in him enchantment. uh hello, Joan Fleming. What's up? What's next for you? Let's see. What is next for you professionally? All right, let's see. What is coming up next for Jonah? Is it Jonah? Professionally. What is coming up next for Jonah professionally? Success. You may have a new offer, successful offer that comes in for you. Wow. That's like, this is like an ultimate good. Ultimate good. So like this is a new start, a new offer, and this is success. Wow, I like when the answers come like that. So professionally, something is coming in, a new offer. So make sure to recognize it when it comes in. Ooh, you may even be able to like, oh. So the stars here, which is the Aquarius card. What's your sign? And then we got the Two of Cups. So this new offer could lead to like, two people that see eye to eye, like emotionally, they see things, and you could be healers. You and this person could be healers that work together as well. Because I see the card of the star, which is Aquarius, which is also a healer, and then I saw the Two of Cups, which means that two peas in a pod. Sounds amazing. Well, I think you're Scorpio. Oh, wow. And then there was the King of Cups, something you will really love. So you are that King of Cups. Yeah. So something it could be really healing, this new offer that comes in for you. Professional offer. You could become a healer, successful healer. You ever thought about doing that? Like, what I do here? Through oracles, tarot, healing, energy, through stuff like that. I don't do predictions but I do healing, and I don't predict, I read your energy. So if you have it within you, the cards will tell me you have that within you. You have the power to do that within you. If it shows up in the cards, that's your energy. So I don't believe in predicting things. Like I don't believe in doing that. I mean, I believe in foresight because I have it and I don't like it, but I don't believe in counting on that. Like, without doing the work yourself. You know what I mean? Towards that. If you want something to happen, you're going to put effort towards that. And so that is like you creating your own life, you manifesting it, you calling it in. Did waffles? All right. Okay. A serious question. What does my job opportunity look like? All right. Can I ask you a question? What does your job opportunity look like? Do you have it currently in the job, or do you want to get a better one? What is going on? What is her job opportunity? What is girl waffles job opportunity look like? Well, I feel like there is opportunities for you. You just may have to travel or may have to make a choice. What you want to be successful. Let's see. What does her job opportunity look like? What does her job opportunity look like? What are the opportunities out there for her? What are opportunities out there for waffles? Well, waffles, if you wanted to do what I do, you can do it. You got it in you, okay? Because I see the Queen of Swords here. I see the Nine of Pentacles, and I also see the Queen of Wands. So you have it. You have what it takes to also be a speaker. Be someone that's independent, and have clarity, and if you like what I do here, you have the power within you to do that too. Queen of Swords. So you could have a job that, is telling someone, giving somebody clarity, mental clarity, also, guiding someone spiritually, showing someone how to, rest their mind before they speak, like think before you speak, that type of thing. Doing soul searching, learning how to get over things. So that's what I see for you, Waffles. So I feel like you have it in you. You have it in you. I don't even know what sign you are. So there's opportunities for you. It's up to you to take them or not, or do them. We could watch something every day that make us scared about what we're doing. But we could also feel something every day that could make us want to do something about what we're feeling, right? And so whatever feeling is stronger is what we're going to do, right? So don't let fear be the strongest. Don't let fear be your strongest point. I was a teacher, but can't deal with the alliance. Everyone knows better. Well, girl, maybe this is something that you should do instead. Guide people to a healthy mindset again. Because, that's what we do here is we guide people to a healthier mindset. A more positive mindset. And then once you have a more positive mindset, you can do things a lot better. Things work out a lot better in your life. Like if I'm flustered, like if I'm like flustered and I'm frustrated, if I'm trying to do something, my hands will start shaking. I can't stand steady. I can't do anything. You know what I mean? And that's why, and the same thing, like when you're affected by energy, like even things that you hear can affect you mentally. Like if someone has a fight with you, an argument with you, and it's someone that you really care about, it stops you from what you're really doing in your life because all you're doing is thinking about and being sad about what happened, right? So those type of things can stop you from your blessings. When you let other people's words and thoughts and feelings hurt you and then keep you stuck. So that's what I'm trying to overcome and overpower. And it's hard when it's someone you love, like your family member or something like that. And you can't get out of your mind what they did, what they said, whatever, right? And then you have to deal with those emotions within yourself. And that can distract you from what your purpose in your life. So it's always important to really do the grounding work, the meditation, the grounding, the thinking, the quiet mind, like let your mind not react to people trying to trigger you, not to react to that. Don't be reactive, because that's what the narcissists want, is for you to react. And so they'll purposely do things to get a reaction out of you. If what was happening here right now in this building, and certain person trying to keep triggering me and trying to hurt my feelings and doing things that hurt me or piss me off or whatever, I don't let them piss me off anymore. I let their karma get to them. I'll let their karma get them. And I'm not reacting anymore. It still hurts me, but I'm not reacting anymore. I'm just very non-reactive. If she's going crazy, my dog's going crazy, like, somebody's gonna break into the house or whatever, or someone is out in front of my door listening or doing some shit, uh, she'll let me know. And if I have every right to look out my fucking window, look out my door, why my dog is barking so aggressively. And I have a picture on my door that if people hit it, I'll know. And if people are near my door, they just have to touch that picture and it will go ding ding, right? So yeah. And my dog knows when people are trying to trigger me. But you know what? I send back to sender. I'm protected. So I'm not reactive anymore to that. It still hurts me, but I'm not reactive to that anymore. What I think is going on there, or what they want me to think is going on there, even if it's not what they want me to think is going on there, has been going on since I met that person. So I'm not part of their game, and that's disgusting. What they're trying to make me think was going on by making sure that I see it. But yeah, they can all go to fucking, somewhere where the devil is. They can just stay there. They don't have to come up here where I am. The Alliance knows it better. Well, you know what? I'm a bad person too. I got treated really bad, and yeah, I could have made some money, but yeah, someone had to, let their demons take over and make a mountain out of a molehill, and make me feel like I'm evil. But yeah, I understand that. That's why I'm doing it myself, And you can even call this counseling, man. This is better than counselor, man. I fucking went and checked out a counselor, and it was pathetic. It was pathetic. Because that was the same problem there. That person thought they were above me. And I tried to tell them what I do for a living, what I do, how I'm changing my life and my spiritual path, and what I'm doing with my spiritual path. And they said they were too good to check that out. So if you're going to be my counselor and you're too good to check out my channel, or that's against your boundaries, then I don't want you to fucking even talk to me. That's what happened with the counselor that was suggested for me. Yeah. So when someone's going to make me belittle me, and I regret even telling her anything about my life in the first session. I really do. I hope she forgot it all, because I don't want her to ever remember anything that I said to her. Because people like that will use it to sabotage you, even if they're a counselor. And I don't care what they fucking wrote. They're going to keep shit to themselves. They never do. Nothing is ever confidential, really. Why don't you contact Miss Southern Belle and ask her to be a guest on your panel? That'd be great. I'm not really good at emailing people and stuff like that. I usually talk about it, I always talk about it like when I'm coming live, I'm like, oh, I'd like to do like, live panels with people. I'd like to talk about like life, spirituality, healing, emotional healing, mental healing, all that shit. You know what I mean? I like talking about that stuff. I like talking about astrology. I like talking about all of that stuff. Oh, the alliance is knowing better, knowing it better. Oh, the audiences. Oh, I'm totally I think I have dyslexia because my reading is backwards or something. Let me go back. Um. Okay, so you're a Saggy. You're my opposite, eh? Uh. Audience. Okay, the audience knows better. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, now I get you, girl. Yes. Oh my gosh. I Now I get you. All right. It's just like our kids know better than we do. They don't need to learn anything from us, right? Like the same thing kind of thing. All right, I get you. Yeah. It's no different than for the teachers than it is for the parents, is it now? Why don't you yeah, all right. I don't I don't read I don't read to anyone anymore. Doesn't bother me. I ignore them and I win. I ignore them and I win. I'll react. Yeah, exactly. You know. So okay. You know what? I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to tell a story. Okay. If they're playing a game with me, that's a very, very dangerous game they're playing with me. And maybe if I tell my story, maybe the game is going to stop. Maybe someone's going to step in the game. They're going to tell them to stop playing that game and find out if they are playing a game or if there's something serious going on there that we should all be worried about. All right. So I was dating this guy, right? Okay. So he has a friend, right? His friend's much older than him. And his friend has a daughter. And she was 10 at the time when I met him. And she would want to hang around the guy that I was dating, his house. And he had a little girl, right? 4 years old. And the other girl was like 10, 11 or something. And she, when I first moved here, I kind of heard like, I was walking, I heard that little girl saying, oh, well, I can be your babysitter and da, da, da. And she wanted to, and he told me that she was very, um, very like drawn to him, whatever, right? Like, wouldn't leave him alone, whatever. And she would say to him, like, she would want to sit on his lap because his daughter was sitting on his lap, like, and she wanted to go play video games with him because when his daughter, she wanted to go stay the night over there. And then when the daughter go to sleep, she would want to go and play video games with him on the couch, right? Shit like that, you know what I mean? That's wrong. All right. She also wanted to sit on his lap. He told me all this shit. He told me all this shit, right? When I met him. And he told me that, he said no, whatever, whatever. But why are you letting her freak out and stay at house at your night, whatever, right? So a couple years gone by now. Now she's 17. That same girl, keep going by. And her parents live down the hallway, and they're always fucking high as a fucking kite, mathing, cracking, whatever, right? So yeah, so she was looking for a daddy, and anyways, she's over there now. She goes over there like nothing, you know what I mean? And so she made sure that I knew that she was going over there today. So she wanted me to see that. If this was me 6 years ago, I would have probably freaked out and done some shit, said some shit, whatever, right? And yeah, so I opened the door to see why my dog was going absolutely insane. And there she is knocking on his door. And he's opening the door as I'm opening my door. He's opening his door over there to her. And then she says, she says, what? Looks at me and says, what? As soon as he opens the door. And he says, as what? And he said, oh, she's looking at over here. I was asking her what? So what do you think is going on there? 17 years old. What do you think is going on there then? What do you think they want me to think that's going on there? Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of here before I explode. But yeah. And they're the ones that called him certain things. They're the ones that were calling him certain things when I first moved here. And then said, oh, it's just saying that because they were mad at him, whatever, right? So there. And if you got to run away, if I want to ask you a serious question, a series of questions, and if you have to run away and hide from me again, then I already know my truth, right? When society fucking closes their eyes to it, I already gave it I put that worry away from me because I gave it to God. Let God deal with it. Judgment day will come. I'm just telling you what I'm experiencing. I'm not saying anything. Anybody else can make their own fucking story of that. So there's some more shit that I could say. Yep. There's a whole lot more I could say, but I ain't gonna. And those are all facts. Facts. That's right. I win because you know what? At least they're proving what I already knew and what I didn't want to believe is true. So, and I'm just going to keep that to myself, what I think that is. But when it happens later, I'm going to say, I told y'all fucking so. Not you guys, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. And that's why knowing shit doesn't fucking make you feel happy. Knowing shit doesn't really make you feel happy. But, ignorance will also, lack of knowledge can also be your demise, right? So. What? That's right. Yep, I know. Hey, Alexandra, the giant, the great shaman. How's it going? Is this Mike? Is this Mike? Buddha Mike? I wish I had some doobie money, because you know what, my nerves are friggin' shot through the fucking roof, man. If I started drinking, there would be too many truth bombs coming out, and that would not be good. I think I need a cigarette. And so much for my trying to quit. I haven't done it. If I'm stuck in my house all the time, I can't fucking quit fucking smoking or fucking weed, because I cannot stay in my house all the time. I need to get the hell out of my house, and I can't really go many places because my car is a freaking piece of junk now. It's a big rusty bucket. I like the way my hair is looking today. I have good hair. I'm having a good hair day. There's one good thing. I'm having a good hair day. And my skin isn't feeling too bad today. Like, I only have a couple of spots where my skin is broken out. You're into numerology? I studied it a little bit. And I've pretty much forgotten all of that, but I do use numbers in a lot of places, and a lot of, like, I resonate with numbers a lot. Yeah, I'm doing first message is free. A message, you get a free message, and then if you want a mini reading on here, it's 1111 to my donation to my PayPal. And but yeah, I can do a free message for you. Just post your question, what you'd like to know. Why would you drink? One, it's a waste of money, and two, you're hiding your feelings. Oh no, if I drink, none of my feelings would be hidden. I can't control my friggin' shit that comes out of my mouth when I drink. I can't. And I'm not wasting any money, because I got a bottle of wine that I got 2 years ago from my family for Christmas. I got a bottle of wine, and it's still sitting there, and still like closed and everything. I bought alcohol a year ago, over a year ago, for New Year's, and I still had alcohol this year at New Year's. Yeah, I don't drink much anymore. I had my drinking time in my 20s and some in my 30s. Um, I don't really like to drink. I actually prayed not to drink. I prayed that I would not become someone that was an alcoholic or needed it, because my dad was a full-blown alcoholic and he couldn't help it. And he died at 55, 54, 53. Anyways, I'm almost 50. Like, I ain't shortening my life with alcohol like that and becoming addicted to that. Nuh-uh. So I chose weed instead. And it's helped me mentally stay a lot better. It's helped me stay more positive in my mind. If I didn't start smoking weed when I was 30, all the shit I went through, I probably would have become really toxic, like a lot of people in my family did for a long time, and then they start realizing it. But yeah, I would have become very emotionally and verbally toxic, and yeah, I wouldn't have been able to have as much self-control as I do now. Just a question, like, how does April look for me? What type of energy is it for me in April? Okay, what energy is surrounding you in April, like when it comes to love? Just how does April look? Okay. How does April look? You hear my kitty cat? Hey, babies, come see mama then. How does April look for Alexandra? The great, I can't, I gotta stop. The shaman. It's looking good. I feel like you're gonna get a lot of like intuitive messages from spirit. A lot of like messages from spirit. And they're gonna flow. I feel like a lot of things are gonna happen, which are gonna make you help you to feel very grounded about things that you've been very confused about. And you're gonna find peace. You're gonna find peace in some things that you've been very confused about. Because I see the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands is meaning fast, a lot of communication happening. So this could be intuitive communication coming to you. If you are somebody that is practicing shamanism, then you could be getting a lot of downloads in April. And these downloads are going to help you feel very grounded, very stable, very, very in charge of yourself and your life. These downloads could happen, could be about your emotions, or this could be about things that you were confused about. And we were just talking about drinking. I don't know if you drink, but maybe you drink and maybe that's what it is. But you're going to find peace and you're going to feel safe. All right. Yeah. Like the temperance, I just split out the temperance. So yeah, you're going to find peace in April. You're going to learn how to find peace within yourself. And you're going to get a lot of messages, a lot of intuitive messages from spirit, the Most High. So I hope that helped you and hope that it comes true for you. I hope you get a lot of downloads that will help you to become the best self that you want to become. What do you two want? Come here, Hayden. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Let mama pick you up. Oh, it's my baby. Oh, it's my. Oh. My screen just went you know, like when you don't have cable and you see like the snowy kind of, you see the snow on your screen. My screen just went whole snowy, all the way snowy, and then popped off and then went back, came back. That is so weird. Retrograde, Mercury retrograde, guys, and real Mercury retrograde we are in. Not just any retrograde, we are in Mercury. Retrograding into Mercury. Communication. So that could be technology, problems with technology too. Little glitches in the matrix. I don't drink. That's good. So it's just about your mind, like not being totally sure about what option you want as well, because, you know, the Seven of Cups can be about options. I smoke a lot of weed. I used to smoke a lot of weed, and now I smoke less. I've had to keep less things to myself. So the less I have to keep to myself, the less I smoke. Like, I gotta smoke to be able to keep a lot of shit to myself that, you know, just to keep the peace in the world. Yeah, exactly. Message from the spirit room. There are a lot of like, because you had the Eight of Wands, that's all fire, all messages. Hey, stop. I expect big changes. I expect big changes in April. Well, that's what it looks like to me too. And you know, you're going to be very powerful. You are a male, right? So you're going to be very powerful in April because you're going to be large and in charge. You're going to be like the emperor. The emperor is someone that can be loving. They can be passionate. You know, they can be the king of cups. They can be the king of They can embody the King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Earth, and King of Air, you know, clarity, all that. So that is the Emperor. The Emperor is all four kings put together. And the same with the Empress, is she's all four queens put together. It's like a magician, but in a different way. What's up, Shelby Calby? And I was going to make myself a meal earlier, and I was hungry like earlier when I did the readings, and I still haven't ate. I had a couple of chips. That's it. Like, I have no appetite today because, like, I ran out of weed too, but I've been, like, not smoking that much. I've just been smoking in the evening or whatever, and I've been smoking all day. Just trying to not need it as much. And it doesn't, like, if I don't smoke, then I don't really eat. I mean, I don't really like hungry for nothing. Like, nothing is like appetizing to me. Yeah, I have an eating disorder that I always have to like focus on, like being healthy and eating healthy stuff when I do eat. I can't eat like junk food like I did when I was in my early 40s and 30s. Like, I ate junk food like it was going out of style, man. Like, now if I eat something junky, I'm not feeling good. Like, yeah, and I like my sugar. I like my sugar. I do have ice cream. I have that like fruity ice. The fruity ice cream. I have that one. I have vanilla too, but fruity ice cream. Maybe I should have some ice cream. Now let's make some ice cream. Let's make some ice cream and get some ice cream. I expect powerful changes every day. I don't even feel like putting it in a bowl. Oh my God. I'll show you guys what ice cream I have. I've got the Sherbet Triple Berry. This one. Got this ice cream. So good. Triple Berry. I'll give you one treat. She gets her one bone. I give her one treat. There you go. Ice cream. Enjoy. Thank you. I'll share here, guys. I'll share with you guys. Wait. Happy. Well, I'll have it without the hair. Maybe I'll stay on until morning. Do you think I'll get to like 2,000 subscribers if I stay on all night? Hey, the Lonely Stoner. Hey, how's it going, girl? You sure can, hon. I'll do a mini reading for you for a donation. You can donate just 1111 and you can get a mini reading here tonight. That would support my stoner fund so that I can get some tomorrow. Get a doobie. Get a doobie Scooby. Get a Scooby. Oh, you're a dude. Okay. Sorry. Oh, my bad. It's hard to see. The little circles are hard to see. And when you come in as a lonely stoner, hey, you can be either or. Because, I'm that lonely stoner too. All my money, most of my money goes to like rent. And so might as well get a couple of doobies and stay at home. The lonely stoner. And that makes me think of that song. Ice cream is good for lunch and breakfast and supper. All right, what would you like to know? Oh, I think I did post, I pinned it. Oh, I didn't pin it. There it is. Sorry, I didn't even pin that. So the PayPal's right there. I didn't even pin it. No wonder nobody saw it. I was like wondering where it was because I didn't pin it. Well, welcome to my channel. So what is your zodiac sign? Alexandra, what's your zodiac sign? Vibration went up, body, rejecting bad food. Yeah, it's true. I like fruit and stuff. Like certain meat, I can't really handle it too much anymore. And I think it's like a certain time when you can't handle a certain type of food anymore. I can't handle a lot of meat. I can only handle like a little bit of meat, not all the time. Like I don't need to eat meat every day. Like I don't eat meat every day. Oh, so good. It's fruity. $1,196. It's 69 backwards. And I'm sorry if I called you a girl, okay? I'm sorry about that. Will you forgive me? I hope you didn't get upset with me because I did that. I didn't mean to misgender you. You cannot have this, Shelby. I think I'm going to stay on for like maybe till like 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll stay until 4. It's like almost 2 now. It's 1:44. And maybe I'll stay on for a lot of hours. Because I just kind of want to know what hours are the best, like for like traffic on YouTube. I'm still testing it because like I never used to worry. Like I've been on YouTube for like 6 years, and since 2018, 2019, 18 or 19. Yeah. Yeah, in 2018. Yeah. August of 2018 is when I first started uploading videos. And anyways, I used to do like I would go on a couple of hours during the day, a couple hours during the night, and then I'd figure out what were the best time. But now I kind of forgot what it is now because it's changed. Because back then it was like shortly after I started my channel, COVID started. It's so weird. I started my channel before COVID started. And I also started I also learned tarot a year before COVID started. Yeah. Because a guy broke my heart so bad, then I was like, fuck you. So I'm just gonna give up on love and focus on learning something else that is gonna bring me something valuable in life. Like help me with information and learning to control my emotions and stuff and how I react to things. Yep. So I started that and never stopped. Even after certain people that I thought had my back, one day tried to sabotage me and told me that I should like take time off or whatever off of my healing. And that was what I was doing, healing. I wasn't just reading tarot, I was healing. I was doing healing work. And they told me that's when I knew that they didn't have good intentions, these people. But they told me that, yeah, I should just, yeah, that's what I knew what they wanted to do is for me to give up. And so I never did. And I kept going. I'm glad I did. Because I've come very far from where my emotions were. Like I'm still don't always have my full control over how I feel and like how to not feel like that. But I have a lot of control over my emotions and what I allow myself to feel from others. A lot more control over that now. So I don't let people project anymore. Like negative things towards me and make me feel like it's my own shit that I'm feeling. Yeah, I've learned so much. I had to tuck this girl in. Well, I hope I didn't insult him. My game was. I'm playing a game in the background a little bit just to pass the time as well. I guess the lonely stoner, I guess I insulted him, maybe. Well, if that was insulting to you, I'm sorry. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. Let me grab a little bit more ice cream and put my dog to bed here. Come on, Shelby, come lay down. Come lay down. Lay down. Come on, lay down. Ice cream for supper. You lay down. Ice cream for supper. Welcome back, DMG. Would you like a would you? I'll give you I'll give you a free message. Did you figure out the PayPal thing? I know that you were having problems with it the other day. Your favorite is chocolate chip flavored. I like a lot of different ice creams. I like black cherry ice cream. Black cherry ice cream is pretty good. And then I like French vanilla, like real French vanilla. That's what I got some of that in there too. And I like to make smoothies, but I like to use frozen bananas. Frozen bananas and milk, or I like to add a little bit of ice cream to it. And or if I was to drink and make a banana smoothie with alcohol, I would put a little bit of I used to have that like what I bought for Christmas or whatever. No, what I bought for New Year's a year ago, and then a year later, I had banana liqueur, and I put some of banana liqueur with your banana smoothie. So good. The banana liqueur in the smoothie makes it so much more banana-y. That fake banana flavored with the real banana flavor, so good. Yeah. We like black cherry too. And fruit-wise, I don't know what my favorite ice cream is fruit-wise. I mean, I like mangoes, but when it comes to ice cream, I don't really like mango ice cream. I mean, yeah, we have like a ice cream store where they have almost every kind of flavor that you could think of. Mango and strawberry. That'd be good. I like mango. Did you have a question for me today? Do you want a question today? You have to sign in, I think. Let me check. I had an email from. I got an email from PayPal. I think it was from PayPal, and let me sign into my PayPal account and make sure that I can sign in and everything. Because I don't have the right phone number on my PayPal, so I just use my email. Lets me log in. Send me a link. No, I don't want to. Oh, like, do you have your? Do you have your PayPal with that little thingy? With that little, like, you know, the scanning code, whatever thingy? I don't have that set up like that. I think that's, I wouldn't trust that thing. I don't know. I don't trust the little scan thing. All from being inactive too long. Yeah, you might have to get a new one. Well, when I seen the lonely stoner, like, that just came in, I think I insulted him by calling him a her, and I didn't mean to, like that. I'm like, I just thought it was, actually, I thought it was one of my girlfriends that is a YouTuber, and she's actually hurt. When I saw it, then I realized it wasn't her, but I called him a her. I said, hey girl, because I thought it was her, and her channel is Stoner and Three Cats or something like that. So I thought that you were her. So I wasn't, like I said, I didn't mean to insult you by calling you a her. Okay, I thought you were literally her. I wasn't looking at your picture. So. Well, he said he wanted a reading, and he said that he wanted to donate for a reading, and then I said, you know, and then I don't see him now, so I don't see him answering back, so maybe I insulted him. Well, I can't really see that well in the picture. I'm half blind, so. But yeah, when you kind of glance at that picture, it does look little, you know. It does look like a little bit like a female's face, right? But I thought he was somebody totally different, so. Yeah. Yeah, on my tablet, I can't even tell what people look like. I barely can tell the chat. Like, I can barely tell if, like, what people are saying in chat. For you more food. No more. Yeah, we got snow again. It's crazy. We got snow again. I'm gonna see if I have more coffee left. I'm smoking a purple kush that was grown in heaven. Aw. Oh, too bad you can't, like, share that with me. I might as well run to the washroom too while I'm at it. Making a coffee. Make a coffee. Maybe I should start an OnlyFans. Sexy tarot. Maybe I should start an OnlyFans, right? Should I start an OnlyFans? Sexy tarot. We'll see how many people want to donate to my tarot channel then. Maybe I should play the game like that. Like all these other people are playing the game. Behind the scenes benefits. Advertisement benefits behind the scenes. Kidding. I'm getting some bad ideas. Damn, it's my mind. Shit. Where are the plants as a cover? Yeah. Yeah, cover. See, my plants are big enough. I can just cover. Cover. I'll just sit there nude and do a reading and just cover it with my plants. Maybe I'll see how many guys will come and subscribe. Even girls, because girls are into me too. But I'm not into girls. I can play the game with girls, but I'm never serious with a girl. Like I would never become serious with a girl or do anything that was serious. I've tried it before, but not really my thing. Stop motivating me to make a PayPal work. After what I've been going through, I might as well have some fun. I might as well do something that may ruffle some feathers. Maybe I should put that naked tarot. The naked truth. The naked truth. Oh my gosh. I just had a good thought. If that was all day, if I was feeling like that all day, that'd be great. But that was just a good idea that I had. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea. I don't know. Maybe. Well, being good doesn't work anymore. What the hell are we supposed to do, right? Can't get people's attention by being a good person. Well, I can still be a good person, but I'll be like one that wears less clothes. Oh my gosh. I'm just talking shit, okay? I don't think I would do that. Yeah, I would definitely. I don't even know what it would look like, the OnlyFans thing. I never even looked at the website or anything. I have no idea about it. Once upon to me don't have clothes. Well, yeah. You could still look good. Like, you could still look like not nude, even being nude. Like, you know what I mean? You could still be nude and not be nude. Like you said, where are my plants? I'll put like like that movie Austin Powers. Yeah, that movie Austin Powers, where they're like they're doing all these things behind the scenes, but it's like to cover her up and shit. The coconuts and stuff, that scene. I don't know where everybody else went. Must be somebody else live that's more exciting than me. Let's see if anybody else is live. I don't know. I'm going to stay on for a couple hours anyway, so people will eventually venture over here, I think. But I'm just going to play my game for a minute in the background, and then I'm going to keep looking at the chat too. They're just lurking. There's still 5 people, but nobody's talking. Oh, well. Maybe they already got a message and they're just seeing what else is said. Maybe sometimes people can get information that they need, that could help them in their life just by like having conversations. They're waiting for the OnlyFans. They're waiting for the OnlyFans link. Oh, but do have another channel, and I did there's a video. Hold on, let me go find it on the other channel, and then I'll post the other channel, and you can go check it out. I do have another channel, which is more like just my personal stuff channel. Well, I don't know. I might have told you about it already before when you were here last time. And I uploaded a video on an outfit I made. And it's a little risky, that outfit. Oh, yeah. Where's my yoga video, though? Oh, I should show you my yoga video. The one that went viral, kind of. Oh, I do have some dancing videos, too. Oh, that one, not that one. I don't want to. That was like a repeat of like a couple years ago, and then do it now. And do it again. Like a. Oh yeah, I had to change the song, and I changed it to that one because it was copyrighted song. That was sucked. Okay, let's go to a different one. I don't want to. It's not the one I was gonna. No, I'll just show you the video. I'll just show you the channel, and you can go check it out. Not a certain video. Viral videos. Let me see. Viral. Kind of viral. Oh, my 2K video, 2.5K video. Oh, I got a 5K video. Wake up sore. Okay, my title was Wake Up Sore, Tight, and Stiff. Time to go stretching. That one was my most viral yoga video. I just started a yoga on my other channel last fall. Last fall, I started yoga on my other channel. And then wintertime, it's just starting to be spring now. So I'm going to be going out there and doing more of my yoga videos. There's one. Check it out if you want. There's my one that went viral, kind of viral for that channel, because the other channel only has 700 people, 678 people on there. And I've had more viral videos on that channel than I have had on this one. You can't see it. What do you mean you can't see it? I just posted it. The link. I just posted the link in my chat here. You just click on that link. And then that'll take you to the other channel and to that video. But you can come back if you want to see it on that. Oh, well, you know, you can always come back. You can go there, check, go subscribe there, and then come back here. And anybody else, if you want to go subscribe to my other channel, hit that link. Subscribe to the other channel, come back. Let's see if anybody else is live. Let me check. A cooking channel, Dateline. Dateline is on. I don't watch Dateline. I don't know why it's being suggested, but relaxing. Nobody's on. Like nobody I know is on. Oh, Waffles. My girl Waffles. My girl Waffles. She uploaded a video. I'll go hit that like button for you, Waffles. Oh, I'll watch. I'll watch your little puppy video. Aw. Aw, your puppy. Aw. Hit that like. I liked it. Okay, I can go like other videos while I'm here. I'll wave at her. I'll give her a wave. And I'll give her a viral hug. There we go. I'm popping into other channels that I know and saying my things in their chat and their comments. You just sub to the other one. Thank you. So everybody lurking, what do you think of my OnlyFans idea? You think I should do OnlyFans naked tarot? Knees, welcome. Thank you for being here. You sure can ask a question. Thank you for subscribing. We are at 1,198. Two more, and it'll be 200. 1,200. Wow, two more. 98, 99, 100. There we go. Wow, almost two more. I need two more subbies. Go get your friends, everybody. All right, let's go. What's your question? Let's see. Have you met your future spouse already, or am I going to meet him? That's two questions. I'll see if you already are in contact with your spouse. Is your spouse your person you're supposed to be with? Are they also already in your? Because when you say future, that means like you don't know how long you're going to be waiting for this person. So if you're, I could ask it in a different way, like ask, have you already met them? Have you already met the person you're supposed to be with? Have you already met the person you're supposed to be with? Let's see. If you met the person that you're supposed to be with, I don't think so, no. You haven't met him, no. And if you, okay, so the person that you're supposed to be your spouse, if you ask them right now, If you met them and you asked them right now, they wouldn't even see that you were the one for them. They're in that stage in their life. They're in that point in their life where if you met them now, it would probably like damage your future together. Like they're in that state of like not seeing your love, right? Because the reason I say that is because I saw that, right? So even though that you are their divine love, if you met them, they would not see it. See how they're pissed off about the past that hurt them? So they're still healing from the past. Whoever your person is, you're supposed to be with. If you were with them right now or you were around them, they wouldn't see you, right? So let them heal and then they can come towards you. So that's what I see. They could also be a water sign. So I hope that helps. Thank you for subscribing. Get your friends to come and get a question too. If you have friends, get them to come here too. Get some message. Get some message. Get some answers. And if you want a full reading, you can donate $11 and I can give you a full reading, okay? You're Pisces. You're a Pisces, DMG. Thank you so much for the reading. You're welcome. Two is it? Oh, two. You're February 22nd? Wow, that's a good number. 222. Your birthday, wow. I was looking at the clock to see if you were thinking it was 222, but it was only 2:08, and I'm like 28, and I was like, oh, your birthday, and I saw the slash thing. Yeah, it was 11 as it was 11. Oh, it's 2:08 now. It's 2:09, but it's only 11:08 there, eh? I've been on here for 2 hours and 18 minutes. I'm gonna probably stay on for like 5 hours because I wanna make some readings tonight. I wanna do some paid readings tonight so I can go get me some doobies or something, or get some gas, go somewhere, have some fun, or do something. Get out of this damn house. I gotta get out of this house. But I gotta go to places where I can take my dog with me. I'm not gonna leave my dog at home. Then I can't relax when I leave the house. If I take her with me, I have no worries. My cat's very independent. If I feed her, give her lots of water and food, and I can go away for a couple of days probably. She might like really miss us, but she'll be fine without us. But the dog, I have to bring her with me wherever I go, right? Because that's the only way I will relaxed. You're born at 1:01 a.m., eh? Wow. That's cool. My babies were both born in the midnight at night. My one was born 12:12 and the other one was born at 11:10, I think. Yeah. I'm petting her because she's sitting right here wanting pettings. I'm born on May 29th, 1975. 1975. I'm the 70s baby. Your son is 5.5. Born at 2:30 a.m. 90s baby. You don't look old enough to have a son. Oh, is that your son on your picture? Not like on there, but on your video. Or I think I checked out your channel. Oh, your son is born May 1st. Oh, how old is your son? He's 12, eh? Oh, May 1st, he's a Taurus. Taurus, the bull. I also have a Taurus. My son is a Taurus as well. And he was born in 99. My youngest one. My oldest one, he is a Libra. And he is born in 95. Hard-headed as F, you got that right. Nobody tell them how to do something. My dad was a Taurus too. My last boyfriend was a Taurus. He was actually, last boyfriend was born on the 12th of May. And my son, May 10th. And he was supposed to be born on May 9th. And I literally cried. My kid made me cry. That kid made me cry before he was born. Yep, the Taurus made me cry. Not because of pain or anything. Emotional pain. I cried because he wasn't born on the 9th when he was supposed to come. He wasn't ready to come out. And I can see that now. When it comes to the Tauruses, they're as slow as fuck. I mean, it takes them a long time to make a decision. And they have to be able to make that decision themselves. Or, even if you make the right decision for them, still not a good decision unless they make it themselves. And they take 100 years, man, to make a decision. Two weeks late? I'm telling you, those Tauruses, when they're comfortable somewhere, it's hard to get them away from there. 9 pounds, 4 ounces, 4.4 inches. He didn't want to leave. No, he didn't want to leave that comfortable little wound inside the, mommy. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, yes. And Taurus, they will stub their toe, and then when you tell them, oh, don't do that again, you'll stub your toe again. They'll go and do it again. You tell them as a parent, this is the right thing, that's the right thing for you, and that's the best thing. No, they'll show you that it's not, and and that's their sabotage. A lot of times they sabotage themselves. They test how strong his toe is. Well, I was using that as an example, right? But no, like, even if you like, I never really spanked my kids, but my Taurus, he got a couple, smacks on the ass, right? When he was young. And, but the thing with the Taurus is, like, if you smack them on the ass, like, if you give them a smack, they'll say, oh, here, do it again. You know what I mean? They like to like make you think they like something when they don't. Just so, like, if it's like a punishment, they must always think that everything is a punishment or something. I don't know. Because they always think that they would do that if they think they're getting punished, and to not let you think that you got the best of them or whatever, they'll make you think that they enjoyed it, even if they didn't. Or if there's something that they don't enjoy and they don't want you to know that, they'll make you think that they enjoyed it or whatever. That's fucked up. That's self-sabotaging. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know a Taurus, backwards and forwards and in and out. My little brother is on the 18th, and they are real wrestlers. Oh, 18 wrestlers, I mean. My son played hockey for a bit, and And he also did like skateboards for a while. I don't know if he doesn't, he went through some stuff, and then he stopped doing all the activities he still liked doing. Now I'm trying to figure out what his new activities are that he likes to do now. But I don't really know. Like, he used to like music. He used to love doing music. He'd write songs, and he would like learning songs. He would write them on a paper and then stick them on the wall so he could see them as he stood in front of it, and then he would practice. And I wish that he would have just kept doing the things that he loved, you know. And I was thinking the other day, his birthday's coming up. So I was thinking, like, what would he like? He doesn't want any of those things that he used to like. Like, I said, well, I'd like to get him something that he could actually have fun with, like enjoy himself with a little bit. Like I said, like back then he liked skateboards, and I said they have new things now. It's like segways and stuff like that. He's not really interested. He just wanted, like, for his birthday, he's coming up in May. I want to go see him for my birthday. I want to go to Alberta and go see my kids. But I said, like, if I can't come and see them, I want to actually be able to, like, at least get him something for his birthday. And I want to get my kids something for Mother's Day, or go out and visit them. And that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm doing readings for, is to go see my kids, because I don't have no extra money. I pay my bills, and that's it. I pay my rent, pay my insurance, and buy dog food, cat litter, and all that shit. And then my money's gone. And maybe a carton of smokes or something. And a couple, a little bit of weed, whatever. No, my money's gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tauruses really do need like an active life. They really do need an active life, and once they do get stagnant, like once they get like stagnant and depressed, it's hard to get them out of that. It's hard to get them out of that energy. So my best advice is, for you have Taurus children, keep them very busy. Keep them busy all the time with things they like. Keep them busy if you can. That is why my grandma told me before she passed, just do what you love and be happy. That's right. Do what you love and be happy. I sent you some. I can send you some, probably. Oh, some tree? I don't know how that would work, but it'd have to be like a different conversation than on here, probably. But yeah, there is ways that you can just like send things to somebody's door or whatever too, like, like order, and then they do deliver around here. Like, we have a shop around here, they deliver. And they have a website, so you can order off of a website and then send it to somebody's house. Like, you can do it that way. Yeah. And they do deliver. And it is legal where we are. I got a few ale beers right now. You're a CSI, all legal. We're all legal here too. Oh, Chile, CSI. You're a CSI, all legal. You're in Chile. No, or Cali. Sorry, Cali. You said Cali. Oh my God, I can't. I can't do the things today. I can't with myself today. I can't. So I think 5 hours will be the thing today. 5 hours, and then I'll get out of here. I need to have at least 2 more subscribers, at least 2 more before I want to get out of here, because I want to get to 200, like 1,200 today. We need 2 more subscribers. Oh, we need 1 more. We are 1,199. Woo woo. We are almost there, but we're still gonna stay till 5 hours. Hey Marwa, welcome. You liked and subscribed. Thank you. You were number 99. Number 99. What would you like to ask, my darling? Post your question. You get 1 free question, and if you want like a full reading, detailed reading, just donate $11.11 to my PayPal, and I will do your reading right here. A personal reading, personal mini reading. But you can ask 1 question for free for being a new sub. And I did all signs today. I did all signs, wisdom, and what you're manifesting. I asked the cards what you're manifesting. I asked my angels, my archangels, what you're manifesting, and all the signs, and I did timestamp them. So when you guys are done here and you want to have more answers, you can go watch them if you like. All right, you're a Libra. Libras are good. My mom is Libra. My son's a Libra. I got Libras. I got Libra in my chart too. I got Aquarius in my chart, and my sun sign is Gemini, and then my moon sign is Sagittarius. All right, post your question, my love. That's sweet. Thanks. Let me put my doggy's blankie on for her. Let me doggy blankie on your. There you go. You get on there. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. There you go. May I ask, will come next to me in life if it's hard on me lately? Things have been hard on you lately? You would definitely benefit from going to watch some of my other readings as well. So, extremely hard for you lately? What's going on? Let me see what you're asking. May I ask what's coming next for you in your life? It's really hard next. So how can I so do you want to know what's next, or do you want to know what's going to guide you the best way? Because knowing hard things are coming or what is coming and not being prepared, that could even be scarier. So, yeah, what's next for you? All right. What is next for her? I don't really predict, and I read your energy, okay? So I read your energy. That's what everybody does. Is they read your energy. We can feel your energy. The cards or hands, it just happens like that. So what is her next action? How about we ask that? What is her next action in her life? What is something that is coming up next for her? Her next action. something that she's going to take action on in her life. So, okay. So what I see here is that you're going to learn to be very independent and not count on anybody but yourself. Okay. That's the bottom of the deck here. And it shows me that you're learning how to listen to spirit, listen to the Most High. You're listening to your own spirit that is connected to the Most High. So you're learning to listen to spirit. So you're learning to listen to spirit. So that way, see, it's in the middle. So that way you don't get betrayed anymore. You don't get, that's the Seven of Swords. So you don't get sabotaged and betrayed anymore. So you're listening to spirit so that you can be warned about toxic things. Things are not good for you. Okay. So that you can be warned about things that are not, that are toxic, or just, you could have been dealing with someone that was very toxic, or they could have been having codependence, addictions, or something like that, attachments. And this is going to bring you a lot of balance. And also it's going to bring in love. It's going to bring in love, or it's going to, if you are the masculine, and it doesn't matter if you're female or not, if you are the masculine, you're going to find a perfect balance here. Because you are listening to spirit. You're listening to your own spirit about what hurt you, and what makes you feel less than. You're a girl? Okay, so there could be someone here that comes in and helps you to balance yourself out. So if you've been dealing with a lot of people or situations that have hurt you, sabotaged you, or made you feel like you're stuck, or you have to be dependent on them, that is going to end here for you, because you're learning to be independent. You're learning to only listen to your own spirit because of what you've already learned. Lessons, we learn our lessons so that we can start trusting our own spirit. And that's what brings us independence. Because then we don't have to depend on nobody. So we don't have to put up with toxic people or situations. We listen to our own spirit, and that will bring you balance and love in. Okay? That will bring in your love and balance when you're independent, when you don't count on toxic people. That's what I see for you, girl. Yes, my ex and my dad are abusive. Oh, sorry to hear that. Like, I'm isolated totally. I had a breakup and family problems, so I am kind of drawn. So when you're learning to be independent, that's gonna bring in real love. Someone that's gonna be fair with you, someone that's gonna be balanced with you. Your dad took your money. How old are you? Are you old enough to be away from people that are toxic like that? And he controlled the food. Oh wow. You're 22. Are you in Canada, United States, or where are you from? Come live with me. I have a room. North Africa, eh? Oh wow. I'm so sorry you're having to go through that. What do you want to do in your life? What are you going to school for? You're starting work in a month? Wow, that's awesome. You study chips insurance. That's good that you start work next month. So you're almost done your schooling then. That's awesome. I'm just eating some sunflower seeds. Did we get to 200 subscribers yet? I mean 1,200? Let me see. Almost. We're still at 99. My dad wants to kick me out of the house. And he is jealous. I'm so sorry, girl. So, North Africa, is that like a big place there? Is that a big country? Or is it a state? It's a beautiful place. Beautiful country. Okay, it's a country. I knew Africa is a country, but Africa's big. Always sunny. Is living up there really expensive? Yeah, I'm the diamond in the rough too. I'm a diamond in the rough too. Like you said, pressure makes diamonds. It's very expensive to live down there. What is the minimum wage up there? Is there such thing as minimum wage? Like, what do they pay the people there that work? Like minimum. What is like the least that they have to pay people to work? You know, having a knowing can be a blessing and a curse. I was talking about earlier, and I was watching this video about this one girl that the reason I watched that video is because of her name being Cassandra, and she's from the past life or whatever, like a long time ago. And she had a gift of foresight, like I do. And I've always liked the name Cassandra, and I never knew why. And there was a psychic named Cassandra, and she felt like she was cursed because she had a lot of knowledge and wisdom, but she couldn't share it with anybody because people didn't want to know the truth. And when the truth was bad, they didn't want to know it. And so when she told them about something she knew, and it was bad, they thought she cursed them. So when people don't hear what they want to hear, sometimes they think that the psychic did something, and that's not true. And that's why it's hard to have a gift of foresight, because sometimes the things that you see and feel are not good, and telling people that ain't going to help them. And that's why I don't focus on that. Like I said earlier, I don't focus on foretelling. I focus on what I feel and then how I can guide someone through that. That's what I focus on, is that what will help you through that. And that's the guidance, not just knowing. So if people just knowing something ain't going to help them, but the guidance through that, that will. So that's where I think they should, look at it in a different way. And if people don't like what a seer sees in their future, that person has every right and every opportunity to change that, because they are the one controlling their life. Usually when bad things happen, there's things that happen before bad things happen that lead to that bad thing, right? So the warning is there, and then also the guidance can be there. So that's how I look at it, but that's how I like to explain it. It depends on, like, sometimes even if you finish your studies, you can't find a job. Yeah, that is normally, a lot of times that's how it happens. Like someone, young people trying to sell drugs. Or their bodies, yeah. Yeah, knowing sometimes, but knowing how to get help from that, for that thing that you know too, that can bring peace. If you have the wisdom and the knowledge to get to guide yourself, that can bring peace. But if you are someone that has a knowledge, has a lot of knowledge, but doesn't have a lot of wisdom to go along with it, because discerning when to bring something up or how to bring it up, that is a big one. That's about wisdom, right? That's what wisdom does. Knowing something is knowledge. Wisdom is when you know what to say and when to say it and how to say it. I don't have the wisdom to travel. Like by plane, that's like the scariest part for me. Like if I was to travel by plane, that would be the scariest part for me. If I'm in a vehicle like a car and I'm driving, then I feel a lot more secure and safe. Stay in school. I have a friend from Ivory Coast, got here on a student visa. I'd like to travel and look at and explore other places in the world to see how I'd like to be in other places in the world, to see if I'd like it better than where I came when I was a kid. Like I was born in Mexico, Chihuahua. And then when I was a kid, 15 years old, 14, 15 years old, my parents came to Canada, and I've always stayed here. Hey, Megan, how's it going? everyone. Thanks for being here. Are you my 200 subscriber? I mean, my 1,200 subscriber? Or are you already in existence as subscriber before? Were you already subscribed before? Hey, how are you? Megan. It's Brian in love with me. Is Brian in love with me? I subscribed from video recently. Okay. So you're new subs. You're new subscriber still. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing for you liked one of my videos. Thank you. And you subscribe. That makes me feel good. The food is great. Thank you for hitting that like and subscribe. And let's see. Is Brian in love with Megan? Is Brian in love with Megan? Is Brian in love with Megan? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, and the Justice. Yes. 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 So if you believe in like twin flame type of thing, soulmate twin flame type of thing, he might think that you are his twin or like soulmate or twin flame. Yes, he likes you, and he's kind of hiding his feelings from you, but it's hard to keep it to himself. All right, that's what I got for you. I like doing like love messages. It's fun. I mean, I can do serious, and I like to help people with serious things in their life too, that they need some guidance, but I love doing like lovey-dovey messages. This is fun. You're welcome. You do believe in that? Yeah. So that's what I see you two as, like you like two peas in a pod. And yeah, there's love, that's the emotions there. That was an instant yes. So I need one more subscriber to get to 1,200, and I'm going to stay on here. What did I say? 5 hours? So we're almost at 3 hours. So we got 2 more hours to go. Woo! So I think I'm not leaving this channel today until I get to the number 1,200. Because we got $11.99 right now. $11.99. $11.99. Maybe that's what I should charge for a reading for the rest of the next 2 hours. Like instead of 11.11, it'd be $11.99 until it goes over next one. Let's play a game. What's this game? Okay. So interior decorating, there's like, those YouTube playable games, and there's different games. So I'm playing the one that's interior decorating. They'll give you like a spot and you have to delete everything in there, and then you have to start over, and you have to like choose the floor, and then you got to choose the mat that goes on top of the floor, and then you got to choose the wall colors, and then you got to choose your windows, and then you get boxes, and then they bring you furniture, and you got to unbox that. It's a game I'm playing right now. And then you box that, and then you get something else. That was a shelf I just got. And that's a chair I just got. And I'm just seeing if this stupid game, the other day I was at a certain level already, and then it made me start all over again. You've been on that long, yep. Woohoo, great. Thanks, Megan. You play Hex? I've played that game, I think. And then I play on the playables, playable, YouTube playables, where you don't have to download anything. I play also the racing one. I played the racing game. And I'm in a good level with the racing game. But anyways, this one that I'm talking about here, the other day I was so far already on this design game or whatever, this game, and then it made me start all over again. So I don't know if this is one of those stupid games that gets you to a certain level, and that's why I stopped playing these type of games. I used to play on Facebook, and it did that to me with Farmville once, and then I decided no more. I'm not playing the game no more because they wanted you to then download some other things and whatever, and it didn't work. Everything was messed up. Everything was effed up. So I don't know if this game is like that where it gets you to a certain point and then it just like makes you start all over again from the beginning. If that does that, the second time I'm doing this game, if it does that again, I'm done. I'm done with it. That's what I know. So I heard about like there's a lot of like stuff been going on YouTube, and like there's a lot of gambling going on YouTube where people were like playing poker and all that kind of stuff. But I guess since March or whatever, um, gambling was going to be illegal on YouTube. So I think maybe if you're having problems with your PayPal, that could be a reason. I just thought of that. It could be a reason for that. Because they're trying to stop online gambling, I guess. Yeah, I was going to do 5 hours today. I was going to try it anyway. Now I'm getting hungry. Tambourines. Hmm. Oh. Hey, Marvin. Thank you. Mar, already answered you, I think. Did I miss something? Oh, no new people came in yet. Thank you, DMG. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. Stay positive. Don't let them take advantage of you. Thank you, I do. And while you have been logged on, oh, you just made another PayPal? Oh, right on. And I don't know how what the law is in your country, but don't make sure you're safe and don't let even family treat you that way, because it's not good. And family is supposed to have good intentions for each other, not bad. You just made a PayPal to move money. VIP. VIP. The one thing I learned about this game is you can go to the right and click on it and just like delete all the garbage in it, and instead of having to go and delete every single piece of garbage on its own when you're doing this. I don't even want to play this game anymore. I don't even want to. I'm going to stop playing the game. Leaving it. You want to play poker? Don't play poker. Don't play. Well, I guess they're making it legal to do it on YouTube, on your YouTube channel. Don't get up. Go lay down. Don't get up. Why are you getting up? I'm not doing anything for you. I got like skin issues and you bother me. I'm just grabbing a cigarette. A cigarette. Cigaretto. Cigato. Cigato? I just say gato. Cigarette. No, I don't know what I did with my lighter. I did with my lighter. What mommy do with her lighter, baby? Lay down. I don't know. I just had my lighter a bit ago. What happened to it? What happened to it? Cigaretto. Yeah, cigaretto. Fuma ana cigaretto. What did I do with it? Did I do with it? It probably fell on the floor. Maybe somewhere. Shelby, you know what I do with it? Hey, Gracie. Nice to meet you. Where'd Mama later go? Maybe I'm not supposed to have a cigarette right now. I'll give you a message in a minute. You're my 200th subscriber. My number 200 subscriber. Oh, this is weird to me. What did you guys... Oh, I put it in the bedroom. Yep, I left it in the bedroom. Turning off some lights. Your baby. Your baby. Give her some water. Hello. So you are my 200 subscriber? Congratulations. You are my number 200 subscriber, Gracie. Welcome. All right, let's see. What would like to know? What would you like to know, Gracie? It's okay. I just got like 5 and can't find them. Oh, lighters. I literally just left this one in my bedroom. All right. All right. Reconciliation with Arshit. I'm sorry. How am I? Can I just call him A-S? Because that's a long name. All right, for Gracie. All right, thank you. All right, is there going to be reconciliation for Gracie with A-S? I see. I say there's some truth coming out about it. So you're going to find out some truth about something. What's your sign and what's your person's sign? That could help me explain a lot more about this. So you're a Leo. He's a Virgo. So this person is going to bring you some clarity about why what broke, what the heartbreak was, what the fighting was about, what the ending was about, and the sleepless nights. They're going to come tell you about that. They're going to come tell you about that, and they do want reconciliation. I see the King of Wands here with the Knight of Pentacles, but they've been trying to move forward. They've been trying to move forward towards creating a happy family. So they may have had to walk away for a while here. So they're going to tell you the truth of why they walked away, okay? So I see you said reconciliation. I see reconciliation happening because these are yes cards, and they're going to talk to you. They're going to tell you the truth about what the fighting was about. Any time frame. If you want like a detailed reading, you can donate $11. And I'll give you a reading on here. We'll dissect it. So they had to do some things for them. They had to work on themselves as well, is what I see. So that's what I see. So much. You're welcome so much, eh? Yeah, and if you want a personal and private reading where we can really get into it, and it's going to be you and me like this, but it only be you and me. Anything you say in the chat will only be with you and me. And so anything on the video too is only you sees that, and only who you share the link with. When you buy a reading, that is your video. You can even download it and keep it. So that's what I got. You're my 200, girl. So yeah, your person definitely wants. I just split it at the 6 of Wands. You definitely person wants to move away from the conflict and that you guys had. That's what I see. The truth is always good. You know what I mean? When they tell you the truth, that always helps. When people hold information back, and that is not good, because when people do that, then nothing can happen good. Nothing can be solved. You're so welcome again. I'm glad that I can help you, ease your mind a little bit. So when people walk away, it's usually for a reason. Like if a person loves you and they walk away, it's probably because they have some inner trauma or turmoil that they have to work on. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's only they can do about it. And sometimes we have to distance ourselves from people to do that work on ourselves. It has nothing to do with the other person, but we have to, it doesn't matter who it is. Sometimes we just have to work on ourselves, and it has nothing to do with the other person. And the other person being around is probably not going to help you working on yourself. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes separations happens too. I'm so happy I made my little goal today that I had. It wasn't a very big goal, but it was a little one, and that is progress. And as long as there's progress happening on this channel, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and as long as I still get, certain people, I still get like, 50 video like on the regular video when I go live and I do like an hour video, whatever. It doesn't matter if I do an hour video or 2 hour video. I usually get around the same type of views. So I know there's certain people that are really being learning from me. And so as long as people are still learning from my channel and still finding benefits from my channel, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm not going to overdo things or like take things to ever too extreme, because I'm not like an extremist like that when it comes to this stuff. And that OnlyFans stuff, I think I'm just joking about that. So I don't think I would ever go back to like less. I would never go back to a thing that was lower vibrating than what I am now. Like I would never go do something that doesn't agree with my spirit. I won't. Not worth it. I don't mind like, being playful and joking around and stuff, but I would never like put myself in a lower energy again. And I would never put myself in a devil energy again. I used to be a dancer. Like I used to do swing around the pole and do VIP dances, and I used to do all that. Thinking is overrated. Listening to your intuition, listen to your spirit is not though. Like, your mind can make you go crazy with thoughts and all that stuff, but if you let go of the mind part, like the ego part of it, and connect with your spirit part, it's different. It's like it's a different type of wisdom it's wisdom. It's not knowledge. It's more like wisdom. Yeah. When you really connect it, and because if I was just connected to my mind, I wouldn't be as sitting here as peaceful as I am, because I don't have everything I want in my life, and I don't have my life perfect at all. But it's peaceful for the most part. My life is. And that's kind of fun to have peaceful life. I mean, it's not fun, but I mean, it's better than having a drama life, chaotic life. I don't like chaos in my life. I grew up in chaos and I don't like it. And I always try to keep my house calm, and like my kids, I never got like really, crazy and aggressive or crazy, silly, really crazy, silly. No, I always kept it out of like, because some people can lose control if they get too excited. You know what I mean? And I've seen that in people. Like if people get too excited in life, some people can't handle too much excitement. And I've noticed that in my life, like just being observant in people. Sometimes too much excitement is not good for certain people. Yeah, it can lead them down the wrong path. Because what's fun in an instant may not be long-term benefits to it. What you doing? She's suckling on her blanket. So 3 hours and 20 minutes. I'll stay for 4 hours today. So I'll go stay another 40 minutes, and then I'll go and get ready to bed. Because usually around 3, 4 o'clock is when people a lot of times, can't sleep or are waking up because something they had a dream or something. And sometimes that's the best time to be on here to do this because sometimes being there when someone's waking up from a nightmare or whatever and helping them figure some stuff out, that's sometimes the best thing you can do because having sleepless nights because of things that creep into your dreams or whatever, that can be very unsettling. And if somebody can find peace and some positive advice and guidance through that time, then I am glad I'm there because I've gone through those dark nights of the soul too, where I felt like there is nobody going through what I was going through, and that's never true. You may not know who's going through something, but there's always somebody going through something somewhere in the world. And the good thing is about being on YouTube and stuff like that and social media is that you can reach more people than you can reach in your own little, you know, town or whatever. Because sometimes people in your town, it's too personal for you to help them. And if if you see them and they know that you've helped them or whatever, they may feel a certain way, right, about you. But if they come online and they get a message, you may not even know that you've helped someone, but you've helped them. They know you've helped them, but you don't know that you've helped them. But that's what the confidence is, or what the confidential is, right? That's what makes it confidential, right? So that's like there's no unbiased opinions or anything like that. If people come into my chat and get readings or come to my channel and watch. So that's why I like doing it online. And in person, I don't mind doing readings for people in person, but I think it's more beneficial to be online because if it's on a video, you can rewatch it. And I remember my kid's great grandma, she used to always get readings and she'd always get it recorded on a video like a cassette tape. Back then it was cassette tapes. People put it on. And they would just like record, they would bring their own recording tape, right, to the reader's house. And then they would turn the recorder on while the reader was reading. And so that they have their recording. I listened to some of her readings that she used to get. That was like a long time ago. She's in heaven now too. She's already passed away too. She was a psychiatric nurse. She was very, very smart. Her birthday was in June. I don't remember what day it was. She even like after I left my kid's father, she would still give me birthday gifts every year. One hour of data storage. What would you say are elusive or realistic dreams? When you wake up and you feel like a certain way, you feel your dream. Like I've woken up and been very sad. Like I've literally woken up and cried. So whatever I was dreaming about was a very sad thing. So that's to me something that's very elusive. Like, it feels very real. I've woken up from dreams and not know what I dreamt and just cried, like I said. Um, I've woken up and remembered exactly visually saw something in my dream. I asked the person about that, what I saw in my dream, and it was a premonition because it happened. This person told me, it was my last boyfriend, told me that it was true. Because my dream was that when him and I split up, that his ex tried to like, um, like force herself to try to kiss him. That's what I saw in my dream. She like tried to force him, like, he was like, you know, and when I told him that, he told me that happened. That was real. And this woman has already, like, his ex was already with someone else, having kids with someone else already. Full blown, having like 3 kids or whatever. Or 2 kids at the time or something. And he told me it happened. Mhm. So I have premonitions, I have dreams, and some of them are real. And maybe that's why some of the dreams that we have make us very sad when we wake up, because it's something that we didn't like. I keep getting family members, friends trying to stab me in the back. So you'd like to know if, like, you are safe, you're here, you're safe. But if you don't feel safe, ask Archangel Michael to protect you against lower energies and guard you and your loved ones, the people you love, you know what I mean? And your home. Ask Archangel Michael. He is the angel that will protect you from like thoughts that you have, if you know what I mean. If they're like somebody trying to make you have those thoughts so you'd feel a certain way about your family, you know what I mean? That can happen too. And your dreams telling you you're 100% safe. Negative energy tries to get into our dreams too. Tries to put doubt in our minds, in our dreams, and stuff like that. Because that's when our soul is the most vulnerable. And that's why it's important to say a prayer before you go to bed. Everybody should say a prayer before they close their eyes and go to sleep. Because it's like you are unconscious when you're sleeping. You're conscious but unconscious. Your subconscious is awake, but your conscious is not. So that's why we pray before we go to sleep, so that way we are protected by the Most High while we sleep. So nothing can hurt us while we're sleeping. But the dream could mean something else, right? Like, they may not, stab you in the back. That can also mean sabotage you, right? They could, I don't know your family, so I don't know. But I'm saying the dream is, a lot of times the dream is not what we dream about. Like, it's not the same thing. It's like, it could, like, it could be subliminal message, not a real message, right? Yeah, just pray that you're safe, that your spirits are safe, your soul is safe. You know what I mean? Because they can't get to our soul if we pray. That is like doesn't belong to anybody but the Most High. Our soul belongs to us, and the Most High is the only one that should have any type of influence in our soul, because it's positive, and it will never be negative. Even when I was taught this when I was very young, because I was born in a country where there's a lot of bad shit happens. Mexico is a lot of witchcraft up there. Okay, I fight against witchcraft. You know what I mean? Like all that sacrificing, all that crap. I don't do none of that. I don't condone it. I don't none of that. No, none of that stuff. That like voodoo and stuff. I'm not into any of that. Doing spells on people. None of that shit is none of our business. Shit is not our right to do. So we cannot, putting spells on people is like interfering with their free will. So You have to use your brain, your spirit, your good, the Holy Spirit you have to use to make discernments, not your mind. How could we detect those energies? Um, well, when we're sleeping, we can't because we're unconscious. That's why we have to trust the Most High, because we are vulnerable. We're like babies when we're sleeping. That's why I say sleep like a baby, because babies, they're not mentally aware of what what's going on. Not you know, and when we sleep, we're that vulnerable, and so to be that vulnerable, we have to have something protecting us, which is you have to have that belief that there is good that protects you. Excuse me. Yeah, you don't take that on. You don't take negative energy on, so you don't have to detach yourself. And you take your power back by using archangels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raziel gives you your power back, helps you take your power back. Archangel Raziel. If you didn't watch the beginning of my messages, I think I did show you guys all the angels that are here. Angel Raziel, take your power back and use your spiritual power. Understanding, spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel as well, and then we have prosperity. Write down your dreams too. Writing, dream journal. Children dream a lot more than adults do. And when I was a child, I used to have a reoccurring dream that I could fly like an eagle. No, but yeah, I used to fly in my dreams, and I was flying like a human, like what I mean, like it was a human. Didn't have no damn wings or anything like that. I just put my arms like this, and I started going up. Like when I did this, my arms, I started going up, and that was a reoccurring dream. And then when I would get so high, I would go, and then I would like be able to see everything down at the bottom. And I think that was for me. I think it was like, like almost like an outer body experience. Like, when you're that young and you're so young and you're so vulnerable, and like when you're dreaming, you're so powerful because you're above all of it, above all the drama, all the stuff, you can distance yourself from it. That's what it felt like. I used to have constant dreams like that. And that was happening over and over and over. That I could fly. And then I saw something in the sky. I saw a reflection of my grandparents' house in the sky in Mexico. I was awake. I was in daytime. I was outside sunbathing. I was a kid. I love being under the sun and lay on the blankets and on the cars and stuff. And my parents had like a lot of cars. They were a mechanic. My dad was a mechanic. So he had a lot of like vehicles there, junk vehicles. And so my mom would put the quilts and comforters over the cars so that they would sunbathe. the blankets. And so I would lay on them. They would be nice and warm, and I'd be like laying on them. I remember one time we lived on the one side of my grandparents' house, and then my grandparents' house on this side. And my grandmother, she died before I was born, but my grandpa was there, right? And then he had a new wife or whatever. But I saw their hell house in the sky, like it was in the bottom, as above, so below. That's how it, and now we say it all the time, as above, so below. So imagine heaven being just like earth, but in a more, what you created, what you created for yourself. So, like, their house was in the sky, just like it was down here. I saw that. I love Mexico weather. Oh yeah, and the sky and the clouds when they're so low that you could feel like you could almost touch them. Like that's how I remember the clouds being up there. Your family is from Michigan. Always wanted to fly a kite. Fly as a kid. I always wanted to fly as a kid. Michigan, Mexico. My family is from Michigan. There's a Michigan, Mexico, and a Michigan, Canada, United States, or whatever. Isn't that near Detroit? Oh, Mexicana. I can't read Spanish. Mexicana. Well, we got 20 minutes left. You know, when your YouTube channel starts to close enough, when your YouTube channel starts picking up, like the algorithm starts picking you up on the YouTube channel, you start getting the little smiley face on your little dashboard there, little thing, on your dashboard. Yeah, the dashboard, channel's dashboard. You get a little happy face that says your channel is start. What does this say? People are getting hooked on you on your channel, and with a big smiley face. So every time I look at it, I'm smiling because the thing makes you smile. 3:31. People are getting ready for work. I hear somebody's truck starting. Yeah, my one neighbor the other day got picked up by an ambulance. Hopefully he was okay. He's only like in his 60s. And he got picked up by the ambulance, so I'm hoping that he's okay. He was okay. Nothing serious. You're half to bed. Good night. Thank you for hanging out with me and chatting with me. It was fun. 14 likes. Woohoo. Thank you guys all so much. So maybe we'll do some more tomorrow night. Maybe I'll start it later, like midnight or something like that. Do like at midnight or whatever, and start at midnight and do it to go till midnight to 5 or something like that. 5 hours, 6 hours. We're going to go with this channel every day. We're going to really drive this channel. That's what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Probably that. King of Wands. Scorpio. Lovers. What should I eat? I'm hungry. We got 10 minutes and then I'm going to get out of here. Oh, I don't know what I want to eat. I had some ice cream. I had a couple chips. I don't know what else. Eat some food, go to bed. Let Chubby out for pee pee and then go to bed. Right? Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Bless me. All right, guys. I'll wait. We gotta wait. Gotta wait 10 minutes. Oh. Yeah, everybody go binge watch every video. Watch all the other videos I did recently. Play a playlist. A year without sugar, 5-minute, mixed everything in just one dessert. What are we making here? What are we doing? What are we making? Oh, those look like crepes. Crepes. Oh, that is almond flour. Almond flour. And then we got, what is that? Okay, so I don't know what the other thing was. Oh, that was maybe brain. We got quarter dry garlic. All right. What is that? Oh, all right, I have some cream cheese in there. Got some olive oil. What else we got? Oh, we got some hot water. What are we making? Like a tortilla. It looks like a tortilla dough, but they're making it with almond. Leave for 10 minutes. Olive oil. They look like little pancakes. Okay, what else did she bake? Oh, okay, lots of goodies. Ooh, banana. Ooh la la. All right, I think this is close enough. So nobody else is going to come in anyway, I don't think. So we're going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here now. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, right? Well, I will see you for some type of reading tomorrow. We'll be doing a collective reading for sure. And I don't know what else, but we'll see you tomorrow night. All right, guys. And we'll do like pick our one message reading is again for new subscribers and anybody that's never got a message from me. All right. If you want to order a reading, I don't have to be live to order the reading, but if you want to order it when I'm live, that's great too. Can walk you through it. But if you know how to order a reading, just do it and order a reading. Let me know what you would like to know, and I will send you the link, and we get the reading done. All right. I'm tired. Gonna go eat something and then go to sleep. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. See you tomorrow.